Hi everyone, welcome back to Quinn Ink. And today on Saturday Granny, we are now going to do closed half hexagon. And so this is what it'll look like. So that way, if you want to do a closed hexagon cardigan or just want a closed hexagon and make it into a blanket or purse or whatever you're looking for, at least you'll have kind of like a corner piece for that. Alrighty, don't forget to scroll down, hit that like button so I know you're enjoying this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more tutorials such as this one and others I will do in the future. Alrighty, so let's get into the tools and the tutorial. Okay, so as for the tools that you will need, you're going to need a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook or any size crochet hook that you would like. You're going to need a yarn needle with a large eye hole so that way you can sew in all your strings. And you're also going to need a pair of scissors so you can cut all of your little yarn tails. Now the yarn that I'm going to be using today is going to be called Red Heart, and this one is in the color Sea Coral. And I've had this one for a really long time. I'm sure you can still find it. It was kind of like the multicolored yarn section that you could get this in. Alrighty, so let's get into the tutorial on how to make the closed half hexagon. Alright, so in order to start the closed half hexagon, you're going to make a slip knot. Alrighty, so once you have your slip knot, you're going to put that right onto your crochet hook, and I'm going to pull tightly so that way I have a small loop. And then we're going to do the chain 4 method because we're going to need to make a ring. So you're going to yarn over and pull through to make a chain. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and once you have your chain 4, you're going to go back into that very first chain from the beginning of the row and put your hook right in there. Yarn over and pull through. Make sure to pull down so that way you have that opening, and then pull right through to your other stitch. Now that you have your circle, we're going to do a chain 1, and then we're going to double crochet back into that circle. So you're going to yarn over, go into the circle, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And you're going to go back into that circle for another double crochet, just as you would start the open half hexagon. You're going to start the closed one the same way. So you're going to put 2 double crochets in there. Now we're going to chain 1. We're going to go back into that circle for another 2 double crochets. We're going to want a cluster of 3 of the 2 double crochets and the chain 1. So that's 2 right there. Now we're just going to chain 1 and make 1 more cluster. This will be row number 1. We're going to make we're going to make 4 rows with this. Okay, so right there is row number 1 with the 3 clusters of 2 double crochets and chain 1 in between each. Okay, now we're going to be working on row number 2. Okay, so for row number 2, you're going to chain 1, you're going to turn your work, and into that very first stitch from the previous round, or previous row, you are going to put you're going to put 2 double crochets all into that stitch. Okay, and into your next stitch, you're going to put a double crochet. That is my watch banging on the table again. Okay, my apologies. Now we have reached the chain 1 space, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 double crochet into that space. We're going to do a chain 1 and then 1 double crochet back into that same space. And that will initially make our corner piece that we're looking for. We want 2 corner pieces. and then you're going to double crochet into the next stitch, actual stitches. You're not going to skip over these stitches. We're going to double crochet into them because this one is the closed one, and so we want to crochet into every single stitch that you see here, except for the corner pieces. We want to crochet into them, but not into the actual stitches. So now we're at the corner, and we're going to put 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet all into that spacing to make our corner space. And now we have 2 more stitches that we have to crochet into. So we're going to crochet into this, into this stitch, and then into the very last stitch we're going to put 2 double crochets into there, 1 and 2, and that will start your closed half hexagon. So you kind of have like a flat little side going on here, and then your side pieces right here, or corner pieces. Okay, so now we're going to move on to row number 3. Okay, so now starting row number 3, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and into that very first stitch you're going to put 2 double crochets, and you're going to do this for each round. So if you do more than 4 rounds, you're always going to want to put 2 double crochets into that very first stitch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches until we get to the corner space. And once you get to the corner space, you're just going to put 1 double crochet into that spacing, a chain 1, and 1 double crochet all into that spacing, and that will be your corner piece right there. And then you're just going to double crochet into every single stitch until you make it to the corner spacing, and I will meet you at the corner spacing in just a moment. Alrighty, so when you have made it to the corner spacing, you're going to put 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet all into that spacing, and then you're going to double crochet into each of the stitches. So pretty much you will have 4 stitches that you will double crochet into. And once you get to the end, or the very last stitch right here, which will be your fourth stitch, you're going to want to put 2 stitches in there, making it 5 stitches. There we go. And that is round number 3, and that's what it should look like. Now we're going to be working on round number 4, which will be the last and final round. And so you're going to chain 1, turn your work, put 2 double crochets all into that first stitch, and then you're going to put 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches until you get to the corner piece, and I will meet you there in just one moment. Alrighty, when you have made it to the corner, you're just going to put 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet all into that spacing. Then you're going to double crochet into each of the next 6 stitches that you see right here until we get to the corner space, and I will meet you at the corner space in just a few moments. Alrighty, so since you've made it to the corner piece, you guessed it, you're going to put 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet all into that spacing. Then you're going to double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches, and then you're going to put 1 extra stitch into this very last one, so you'll put 2 stitches. That'll make it 7. I will meet you at the very end right here, and we will finish off the last and final row. Alrighty, so I'm back, and I put 6 double crochets into each of the stitches, and I just need one more double crochet to finish off my fourth and final row. And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your scissors, you're going to cut your yarn, you're going to yarn over and pull through and tighten, and that finishes off the 4 rounds of the closed half hexagon. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it made your day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And until next time, everyone, don't forget to scroll down, hit that like button so I know you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more tutorials such as this one and others I will do in the future. And until next time, everyone, bye-bye.